A few things dropped today. You've got the Mars Volta, you've got the Daughter of Swords, other albums that you may enjoy more than I did, but I always knew that I was going to cover this. Alright, it's me. I'm back again. Just want to draw your attention to this new album that I'm sure you haven't heard about yet today by Bon Iver called Sable, fABLE. This is his first album in 5 years, pre-pandemic, 5 long, dark years. Now, if you've never heard Bon Iver before, he's a sort of folky, acoustic, experimental guy from Wisconsin, America. If you like Jose Gonzalez or Phosphorescent or Angelo de Augustine, if you like any acoustic album, Bon Iver should be on your rotation. I was really lucky to see him before he got big. I was visiting a friend of mine whose birthday it is right now, and they'd got a message from someone saying there's this hip new guy in town, and we listened to a track and we immediately hopped into the cab and went down to the show. It was literally just him, that silver steel guitar and a kick drum, playing in front of what felt like 50 people in Johnny Brenda's in Pennsylvania, Philadelphia, in December 2007. And I spent the rest of that winter listening to Blindsided on loop. And then the following year, I went and saw him in London. He had a whole big band, and he was post Jules Holland massive. But over the years, I've felt like I haven't listened to him as much as I used to. His music's changed a little bit. My tastes have changed a little bit. Obviously, it was attached to memories and stuff like that. But you know, when he hopped on that Brat remix last year, I was like, where have you been? Excuse me, sir. But luckily now we have this silly new tradition where bands will release half their album before it comes out. So there's only 5 tracks to really dig into today. So what's on the menu today? I want to chud. We've got 13 tracks for you, technically 11, running at 41 minutes. Minuten. I just like saying it. Shout out Germany. Starting with the intro to the album, which is called ... That's track 1. Then we have Things Behind Things Behind Things, which is track number 2. This song is a lot like something off of his self-titled. I like songs where all the tracks are following the melody and everything's in sync on this one. It's as if the song is going down a fretboard of chords and I'm walking down some endless rocky steps. Steps beyond steps beyond steps. Oh, lovely little track. Track 3 is Speyside. This one sounds like it could have been on For Emma. Like he went back to the log cabin. And I love the climbing of the melody and how he follows it with the vocal and the lyric is nothing's really something, now the whole thing's soot. Soot. Is this the first song that's ever had the word soot in it? I think it is. And then we've got Award Season. It's the second longest song on the album, but also one of the best. Nice intimate vocal build-up and a very satisfying sax release. Why do things gotta change? I love this song so much. I've had it on loop since October. A lot of albums can feel like different sessions and mixtapes and playlists these days, and this feels like 3 EPs glued together. And then track 5, Short Story. The swells, the bends, the female vocal. It feels too short. but it also feels vast and grand. Like the sort of thing they'd play as someone gets to the peak of a mountain or a hill. Y'all say hill. And it bleeds in nicely to the next track, which is Everything is Peaceful Love, track 6. What a beautiful song. I love it so much. You can check out my review of it and the link in the bio. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Anywho, it warms all of my cockles, every single one of them. I so wish everything was peaceful love. I'm so sick of this clown world sometimes. It's great that we can still expose ourselves to artists such as Bon Iver. And don't forget the pling plong bing bongs in the track as well. It's a smash hit. Track 7 is Walk Home. Big sort of lo-fi sort of Led Zeppelin drums with a very satisfying bass line and lush keys, complete with a little chipmunk style sample. I really like the instrumental on this one. It's a lovely piece of work. Then we've got the bulk of today's new tracks with track 8, Day 1. Some cool effects on this track. It's very big bandy. I can see them enjoying playing this live. Made me think of Bibio. If you know Bibio, shout out. After that, we've got track 9 from... I could see the 1975 cover in this with its sort of forward drums and its guitars. It makes me want to jump on hay bales and put some straw in my mouth. Track 10, I'll Be There, I'll Be There. A bonus Haim track, I'll take it. And with a funky bass line to boot, I was curious if SD or Thundercat was on it. I like how much space it has, and it's also got this like gospel vibe to it as well. It's an interesting track. And then we have the wonderful track 11, If Only I Could Wait. Feeling? And then we have the wonderful track 11, If Only I Could Wait, with Daniel Haim again. I gave a shout out to this in last month's video, and you could say this is borderline chillwave for Bon Iver, so therefore I absolutely love it. It's had lots of plays since it dropped, and I'll be honest, both of these singers have made me cry multiple times in my life, so I'll be playing it all summer. Just a gem. And last but not least, we've got track 12, There's a Rhythm. Time to whip out the slide guitar and vibraphone for this one as you drive off into the sunset, which is apparently in Spain now, and with the lyric, I've had one home that I've known, and maybe it's the time to go. I could leave behind the snow for a land of palm and gold. I've also been down that road, mate. There is also track 13, Au revoir. Always. There's always au revoir. It's my album of the week. So go and check it out. So go on, check it out. So go on, get on down there and check it out. It's my album of the week. And that's that. One thing's for sure, I think you, me, and everybody sure could do with a bit more Bon Iver in our lives. And I hope he does some more stuff after this. We really need it. But until then, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.